I myself am a convert to the Catholic faith. I was a Presbyterian Church in America pastor. I was an Army chaplain, and when I converted, I had to withdraw from all that. So I gave that all up. And if you can be saved in any religion, long as you follow, if I thought I could be saved as a Presbyterian, you know, yeah, and it doesn't matter. There would be no reason for me to convert to the Catholic faith. You know, I converted to the Catholic faith because I knew that God required me to convert to the true religion. That if I stayed as a Presbyterian, if I stayed in that sect, that I would be damned. You know, and that note, you know, I didn't convert to the Catholic faith because of the beauty of the Catholic faith, and it is beautiful. Okay, so I converted to the Catholic faith because I believed it to be true, and it was the way to save, and I needed to save my soul. I've listened to a lot of conversion stories on, let's say, the journey home and others, and I don't know if I've ever heard. I mean, I've listened. I don't know how many I've listened to, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say. Let me just step back. What I mainly hear from these conversion stories is this: they might ask, "Well, what brought you to the Catholic faith?" Or they'll share their story, and they'll always say that. What they'll say is that the beauty of the Catholic faith drew me, or, and then I loved the beauty. I loved the history. The Eucharist brought me to the Catholic Church. You know, the Eucharist, Jesus present, present in the Holy Sacrament. You know, Protestants don't have that, so that I couldn't leave that. The beauty in the Eucharist, it just drew me home. Things like that, they'll say. And although it is true that Christ is, you know, present in the holy sacrifice of the Mass, that the Eucharist is Him, and that's true, and that the Catholic faith is beautiful. That idea is lacking. It kind of has this idea there here, this idea that you can just believe what you want and you're good. It's like they're joining the Catholic Church because it's a better preference. It's like they're joining because it's a better. They just like it better. It's more beautiful than their Protestant church. I don't think I've ever heard any of them say that I joined the Catholic Church because I believed it to be the true religion, outside of which no one can be saved. And that if I did not join this, if I didn't become Catholic, that I would lose my soul. That there's no salvation outside the Catholic Church, no forgiveness outside the Catholic Church. So why would I not? I don't care, what it took. I was gonna become Catholic, and I was gonna renounce my errors and be a Catholic. So that's why I joined, and I came to that conclusion from study or whatever. Because if all we're looking for is beauty, and our Lord, and the Eucharist, the Orthodox have that. Orthodox churches are beautiful, and the Orthodox Church have the true presence of Christ. Okay, so but they don't have the faith. Okay, the faith is what's essential. The faith is what's absolutely necessary, and that's what Bishop Hay is going to address. He's going to address that the faith is necessary. We must have the true faith. Without faith, it's impossible to please God, St. Paul says.